Hey everybody, and welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. We start off where we left off yesterday with Katie holding the gun on Quinn, and Katie asked Quinn if she's scared, and Quinn said yes. And she asked her how it felt, and she put the gun down. She still had it in her hand, but just put her hand down by her side. Katie said, "Did you really think I could kill you? How does it feel to be helpless?" Ridge came barging in the door, and Quinn told him to take the gun that Katie was trying to kill her. Nicole says different people have different priorities, and my priority is modeling, and it's more important than Lizzie. Her dad kind of eggs Nicole on because you know that he likes Nicole better than he likes Maya, and that hasn't changed. And Coco talks about Nicole to RJ and how she acts about Lizzie right now, and doesn't want anybody else to watch her, and acts very maternal toward her. Maya wants to finish up work in Paris and get home. She's concerned about Nicole's behavior. Ridge asked Katie what she's doing, and he took the gun away from her, and Katie had said nobody was going to get shot today, and Ridge said nobody's going to get shot today or any day. Katie said that she knew the gun wasn't loaded, but she didn't know the gun wasn't loaded. She said, how was she supposed to take the news that she was fired? And Ridge said, not by shooting somebody. If Katie said if she wanted to hurt Quinn, there are far more effective ways to do it. And she walked out. Coco was talking to RJ that Nicole had a snippy attitude with Rick and acted like Maya should be a mom now and forget about modeling. And Coco had overheard the conversation that Nicole had with Rick on the phone, is where she got that from. And Nicole's dad tells her he is proud of her taking care of Lizzie, and Maya only wants to model. He keeps feeding into Nicole about Maya not being, trying to say Maya is not a good mother and just wants to model. And Quinn is almost hysterical from Katie pointing the gun at her, and she is afraid Katie will talk to Eric, and Ridge says Katie doesn't want to hurt Eric. Quinn starts to cry and have a meltdown, and Ridge holds her and comforts her, and Katie walks in and says, "Are you kidding me?" Katie said, "You two disgust me." Katie asked Quinn what she was worried about. She said, "You have a husband to go home to." Ridge told her he was just comforting her, and asked Katie did she realize what she did today. And Katie said yes, and she then said she's going home. Maya called Nicole, but their father answered the phone, and he put it on speakerphone. And he told Maya that the family, meaning him, his wife, and Nicole, could take care of Lizzie and didn't need others, such as RJ, Coco, Pam, to be watching Lizzie. And so Maya got a little irritated with her father and asked to speak to Nicole, and Nicole was standing there, and she said, go ahead. She was standing there, and so Maya said she was just trying to help Nicole not be stressed and all that, and that she had a schedule for Lizzie, but Nicole said she could handle the schedule and take care of Lizzie and just leave it up to her, and she would be just fine with it. And she kept saying things of that nature over and over, and finally, and she talked very short and stern to Maya, and finally she just said she would handle the schedule, and she hung up the phone. Ridge asked Quinn if he could take her home since she was so upset, and Quinn said yes. Katie looked out the window and said, and she said, maybe I should. Maybe I should just do it. And I'm not quite sure what she meant by that, if she was talking about going over to Eric's and telling, or what exactly, but I think that's what she meant, but I'm not positive. Nicole's dad talks to Nicole some more about not being able to conceive a child, and he's telling her she already is a mother. He's putting thoughts in her head about Lizzie, and he says she's a good mother. Lizzie adores Nicole, and Lizzie knows Nicole is her mother, that she can sense it, and he is just on and on, putting these thoughts in Nicole's head when Nicole's in a fragile place. He just says Nicole is her mother, Lizzie's mother. Katie walks to the window and looks out, and when she looks out, that same window that she was saying, maybe I should just do it, she sees the side of Eric's house, and she sees visions of Ridge and Quinn kissing at different times. Those scenes just pass by, and then there's a telescope set up there at the window. So she looks out and she sees Ridge and Quinn standing there talking. So she starts looking out of the telescope and starts getting really, really upset. And she'll look through the telescope for a moment, and then she'll just look up and look out. And then she said, liars, you're nothing but liars. Just very upset and with a lot of emotion. And so that was today's show. I thought it was really good, just like yesterday's show was really good. So that's it for today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I always really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.